Here we are again. No, no. Stop it, game. Look at that surface. Now. Cleared game data. Starting New Game Plus. You can carry over your endgame data into New Game Plus. Endgame saves and New Game Plus are indicated by a surface mark. Oh, there's a little surface! That's brilliant. In New Game Plus, you retain your renowned and higher battalions as well as your shop and saint statue levels. You can also use your journey to spend renown to unlock professors levels, support levels and skill levels, combat arts and abilities gained from mastering classes that you had unlocked in your game to clear data. That's really good. Use the unit's appearance option in your journals to choose your unit's look from options such as the monastery outfit to the war attire. Profile portraits and voices will not change. Additionally, you may receive items containing crest powers based on the choices you made in your cleared game data. Use your journals to spend renown to unlock any crest items you do not already possess. That is nice. If you have any Fire Emblem character amiibos, try scanning them at the monastery, who knows what might happen. Would you like to carry over the data from your endgame to create a New Game Plus file? Yes. Hard, casual, and yes. That was very nice. That's a nice buff. And I'll at least watch all the cutscenes. Because they're good. They're good scenes. Really good scenes, if anything. There he comes. Doesn't he seem happy? How little of a fuck does she seem to give? She seems happy, doesn't she? And he's gonna die. He's gonna get made to eat shit. Look at that anger. Decked in the face, kicked down, and you're gonna get stabbed the fuck out of.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die in it. Die! Die! You took everything that I loved!
There we go. Waited on.
He's gone now, Mother.
Aww. So, you can't help but to feel at least a little bad for her. I'm pretty sure that brief snippet of a blur showed Sothis watching down on it. Hi there. I've got you on my clear data now.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
Well, it's a good game. So I'm back again.
I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Yeah, male form again because of the route I'm taking.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I can choose to screw around with her again. I just find a snappy response
Do
funny.
not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line.
That's a lie to God.
Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line. I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Also, why would you respond with I'm a mortal? Because it's not like you would know that she isn't.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
It's like she's admitting she's not human straight up there.
You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
12th. I may as well use my own again. 25th of the ethereal moon. There we go.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
I can relate to how tired you are. No worries, Sothis.
It is almost time to begin.
Look how drowsy she looks in that portrait. Aww. Good girl.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again?
There we go.
You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Of course.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there are a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Bring it. I should be less shit at this game now. The thing is though, does it only... So each time I make a new game save data with all the renown I gather, I get to save all that renown. So I get to save all of my statue levels, and then I get the renown on top of it, which I can spend on interactions. Nice. Very nice. It makes getting all the S ranks really easy.
Thieves before they overrun the village.
Sure.
Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Sure.
Stay focused.
There we go. Yep, I know.
I'll cut through. Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Ready and willing. It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now.
Thanks for that.
I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
There's only one god and she's ridiculously bullshit
I
overpowered.
will prevail. You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Should you really be checking for my capabilities when I'm helping you out? Come on.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position. Yes, good. If we're in the forest...
No. Meh. Bad.
Fine opportunity.
I've already used one. Leave me alone.
You fought well.
Crest of Flames just appeared there.
Witness my power.
There's no point in me giving either Dimitri or Claude any experience.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
I noticed.
Now you know your limits.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Nah. Also, can we put into perspective that Edelgard hired these guys probably to kill the other lords? Yeah, they're chasing her as well, but they're probably here to kill Dimitri and Claude right at the beginning of the game. She planned for that. God damn, Edelgard, jeez. Hi, Gerald.
with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Piss off. Level 2.
Another step forward.
Not my first fight.
Yeah, we can tell.
That is that.
Bye-bye.
We must all...
Run. And look, he targets her specifically as well. And death. Look how worn that blade
What are you
is.
accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
Yeah, of everything, based on what Hero suggests.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
What are you talking about?
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I'm less than a child. Just be nice.
You understand.
Heh. Well, technically she's not a child and she's way older than you, so yeah. Got a point.
You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened. There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
Because why not? You're gonna die.
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this.
Got a point.
What to do?
Let's see, turn back the hands of time.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, You who bears the flames within, drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Sothis. Yes. I do like my little moments like this. No time for you to eat shit.
Hey, over here!
Huh?
Thinking about it, he can manipulate Sothis's abilities for anything he wants.
Hey, did you just...
Here they are.
The Knights of Seiros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them.
Hi, Eloise. I'm sorry I had to kill you in the last route. Hopefully this time I shouldn't have
to. Be
to.
Unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Still amused that he's so unimpressed. Kill me, please. Yes. With my little surface clear mark. Hell yes.
Captain Gerald? It is you. Goodness, it's been ages.
How's it now?
Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway.
And clearly he did not think the same.
Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
I'm a bandit.
Oh, great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain.
I may as well respond stupidly. What am I going to really say to you? The last time I lost points with Gerald by telling the truth.
I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
Not happy over it.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
I think you would try, yeah.
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seiros.
The Knights of Seiros? They do seem rather skilled.
Hello there, Sothis.
Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker, former captain of the Knights of Seiros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
I didn't know he was a captain.
How
Why do you
curious.
gain...
I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Why would that gain points with her?
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
No,
That
it
would be
didn't.
because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Well, it's not like there were many of them.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
Nah, you've got an innocent line of thinking. Sorry,
His
Dimitri.
intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Got a point, but you're not relying on him.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
Ha!
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student.
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself.
It's like they're already trying to conscript you.
Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors.
Which, to be fair, is the better way to go about it.
But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
That one.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
Heh. How to piss people off.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
Yes. Which we will.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Seems sincere, but I sense a darkness lurking beneath.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again.
Oh, Sothis.
I may be sleeping, but
So with the Black Eagles again, just to get that church route, since I'm assuming it's a church route.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses.
Yep.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its
The inescapable.
borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
And then you go Garrett Mac right in the center. And cutscene time, yes.
this will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
Very pretty, though. On foot, that walk would take hours.
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Beautiful music. Hello there, Hanneman. Manuela, who they gave a boob jiggle, and that student needs to focus and not stare at her boobs.
Rhea's here.
There she is. Hi, Seiros. How you doing? She's analyzing me with her eyes.
Did the flow of time bring you here?
Probably yes. I don't think Sothis aimed for that, but it did regardless.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
That's because you ran, alright? You know, it wouldn't nearly be as bad had you have not run away, huh?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Lady Rhea.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seiros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Sothis. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
That's a lie. And Rhea knows it as well, because we know his mother was one of the nuns here. He just did a runner, and he doesn't want to admit that it's the same kid, for some reason.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
And Rhea knows it's bullshit as well. Her name is...
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy.
Yeah, if they died, there'd be an issue.
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seiros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seiros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while.
I must work here. As a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
Which makes no sense for what he's qualified in, but hey. It's not that she specifically wants you to go after this.
You heard? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
It's a bit awkward.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know.
Yeah.
I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy.
Wait, just a question there. Competence and age aren't necessarily correlated. Was he praising me or taking a dig at her? Because it could have been either, and it's funny regardless.
I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
Sure, why not?
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
The available part doesn't bother me.
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela.
I did ask her, that's a bit rude.
Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really
No.
not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
Yes.
The
Who ruins
Blue Lion
everything.
House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
It's some luck, isn't it, that all of them are doing it the exact same year? Huh? No? Anyone else not think so? I guess it's just me then, that such a coincidence actually occurred.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Not really.
Quite. For now,
Edelgard, maybe.
I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way.
Make it entertaining.
I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Yeah, I can tell.
No intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sothis. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago?
Can we put this into perspective as well? 21 years ago kind of clarifies the age that Byleth is. He is either 21 or 22 years old. He has to be, logically, because his mother... Geralt used that fire to leave, didn't he?
I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sothis, they have my trust. let that be enough for you as well.
Sure.
More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Got a point.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well.
You gotta
I shall
kill
continue
Tomas.
my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
All that reading and in a language I can't understand. Hi, I recruited you. You're a scumbag. You're okay. You're hungry. You're a good girl. You're okay. You caused some trouble, but you're a good girl. You're a bit of a dick. You're awesome. I like both of you. I like you as well in a not lesbian way, and you're great as well. Don't know much about you. You two are awesome. Look at that. You're pretty. Felix, you're a bit of an ass. And here we go. Very pretty, but also, Jesus fucking Christ, Dragon Lady.
Of course. I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct?
Yes.
To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Okay.
May I ask a favor of you?
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here.
Not really, because I've been here before.
Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Here we are. And there's an Edelgard right there.
Hey there.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I
Yeah.
never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelk. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles.
Well, I'll be picking you, so yeah.
I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagle?
No.
I am the pro one. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant even. But there's little to be done. One day, I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor.
Yeah, and of course your other, hidden crest is not on there yet.
What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities. Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
When he's threatening to kill me, yeah, definitely.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Ire, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
It's like she doesn't go into the fact that she doesn't like how the system works yet.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping.
I relate, still.
If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire. He's the second son of Count Bergles. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself.
So the bigger issue is it goes to the firstborn child and not the one that's more capable.
He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
I will.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class. Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
Because she thought of what will happen after, and because of Manuela.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Yeah, if you say so.
So, I wonder if I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone.
Okay?
What do you think?
A moment, please.
Hello.
Let's talk to Dimitri.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blythed, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
We'll see.
Me? Oh, Please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think?
He's a bit of a cinnamon roll.
I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped. Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man. Dedu was born... Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Sure.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Good boy.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a... skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
Why would it?
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom.
Which is very bizarre.
She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Look at all those weaknesses.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Hey! I know people in real life that are terrible at cooking to an extent that they blow things up without magic, let alone with magic. I'm actually a decent cook, but I know one of my relatives isn't.
Annette is Baron... She's
No, I didn't mean to do that. There we go.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
For some reason her hair is cut short. Her hair looks so nice like this. It kind of bothers me because I prefer her with long hair.
Right.
Hey!
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Yeah, we can tell. Bye.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Oh.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
I'm not a student. Screw off. I'm also taller than you.
Well, aren't you just lovely? Is this your first time in the monastery? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Sure. I'm going to set you up to marry Ferdinand this time, just to make it clear.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible.
I want to see if I can marry Linhart to, Flynn.
The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhart, goodbye.
Yeesh, Linhart. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
We'll be in the same class, but not with me as a student. You're going to end up suffering some detentions for that one. Just saying.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard.
And the resident arsehole of Black Eagles. Nice to meet you, scumbag.
I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire.
Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey!
Like, she tries hard.
Okay. This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri.
It's like, I may as well go across all
all of
the
us here
students.
hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
You're gonna have very little students by the time I'm done with you.
Hey there. Are you the mercenary who saved His Highness? It's an honor to meet you.
Good. You should feel that way.
I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
When I go through your route, I'm going to be playing female, meaning you're probably going to hit on me the moment I meet you.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery? Oh, Mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then?
No.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend. I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Yes.
Ah.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Good luck with that.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
So you look really good when you grow up, Ash, just to say.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
And you turn into a monster and get a scar on your face. Yay.
Okay.
Oh god. Sorry about that. I couldn't reach the mute button in time for that sneeze.
What do you think? The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance.
We know.
Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Hi. So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
I'll be able to immediately recruit you this time. Yay!
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
You're younger than most people here.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund. Are you joining the Knights of Seiros or something?
Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Yeah, technically I kind of am. Technically.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
No.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Well...
Grace Apprentice, despite you didn't even bloody mention it. Scumbag, yay!
You must
The
be the
resident
renowned
asshole of
mercenary
this
who rescued
place.
Claude. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
Well, well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet?
Sure.
Piqued your interest, have I? as luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Dickhead.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man.
No lady would want him.
That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life.
He's a good boy.
Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it.
He's a good boy.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight.
And he's gonna become an artist, if I have anything to do
If
with
you
it.
ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
Dick. So basically, if I'm not romancing, it's like I'll romance Claude as the female version of the protagonist when I do the Run of the Golden Deer, but if I can't do that, then he's going to end up with Lysithea, just because that is very amusing to me.
Lysithea is the... but watch
No.
out. Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her.
Aside from she looks like she needs a lot of coffee.
She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
She's incredibly devout and needs a lot of coffee.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess. Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
No.
Leone, she's pretty...
I appreciate your effort.
Continue exploring for now.
Yeah.
Because I want all the fast travel spots.
Hello.
What do you want?
Hi, Death Knight. How you doing, asshole?
I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
All the drugs. He's likely the meth junkie of this place, anyway.
That's so.
Yes, I do. Let me past. Asshole.
Yes.
Huh?
Okay.
That's so.
Restricted to literally 2 areas, so... Let's have a chat with Rhea.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
Yeah, definitely. One that has a dark side, one that is the Flame Emperor who tried to murder her classmates before the term even starts, and, you know, brings about probably the worst ending of this game, which involves the genocide of most of the country for the sake of getting rid of the class system. And then we've got conniving little shit as all of the 3 leaders of the houses you're making me pick.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students.
Oh yeah, and then also you yourself are a dragon lady who is very, very pissed.
I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
Can we put into perspective that you have lied to everyone about who you are, and you're questioning my loyalties at position of moral judgment? Fuck you. You dragged your daughter into lying with you, and claim that your brother and sister, and are most likely 2 of the saints that are worshipped here, which brings up the question of how the fuck are you still alive, and why not tell the truth? Because if anything, admitting your position is probably better for your sakes because it gives you a status above all the others. But hey, what would I know?
The black eagles, the blue lions, and the golden deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
This one.
So you have chosen the black?
Yes.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all
Sure.
promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Yes.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
Look how small she is, despite she's Saint Cephaline.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sethith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor.
Says the one who said goodbye to me in a really rude way when I first introduced myself.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor.
Aren't you 19 at this point in the game?
I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
Oh my god.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut.
Yeah, but you can understand what it means.
You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
I'm down, Dorothea.
Oh!
Get a drink of water.
Please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes, but I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
No.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
No.
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train.
Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book.
Calm down, Bernadette, it's okay.
Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
Telling her.
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
The only occasion I can actually relate to you.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
I'll be fine. Wait a minute, what the fuck? Are you serious right now? Let's double check this. So OBS has decided to be a prick and has stopped before I got to the cutscenes that I need to be at. Yeah, it's frozen. Brilliant. Stop. Okay. There we go. That's really stupid. It annoys me when that happens as well. This is the second time it's done that. Stream errors. God damn it.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit.
Fine.
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while.
Do I have to sit for this lecture? Can I not run or something?
Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons.
Let's just put that into perspective, that they are very powerful.
Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood.
Meaning you need a sample.
However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Do what you can to find out.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away.
If you say so.
Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected?
Don't think it'll be necessarily...
To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How... Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done.
Okay.
What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Or it could be the Crest of Flames, which is the crest of the goddess itself. Probably going to have to give this weirdo my blood this time to give a good impression on him. Renown has increased as a special perk from having new game.
Professors of the off. It notes the days on which event. Pay care.
Endgame saves and New Game Plus saves are indicated by a Sothis mark, which I have. You can retain your Renown and Battalions. Yep, I'll be getting all those back. Unlock Professor's levels. So this is my room. I heard girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things. And Sothis does not appear in your room just yet. So I'm gonna go to the journal. Professor level. The thing that annoys me is I have to pay for it. But doing so is a really good thing to do. I'm not going to... I could immediately use it on some of these characters. The thing is, I'll be recruiting all of you at some point. I don't need to use it on you. So, for me, using it on Felix, and using it on Ingrid, Raphael, and Anat. All the ones that aren't currently in my house that I know I won't be mandatory recruiting. Ah! Crest items. I guess Dragon Sigil. Well, eyes. Holder of the Crystal Charm. Holders of the Crystal Lemire. It's like, can we just go over the fact that all of these make references to dragons? All of them. The Grim Dragon. I wonder who that's a reference to. Let's have a look at this. I'm curious now. Because you can change more than just your own appearance. You can change the appearance of your class as well. So I want to see if I can come across her.
Let me know when you are. I will make you a quality. I have a request.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I heard about the upcoming mock. Goodness, listen to me.
Okay.
So,
Professor. Some believe the dignity of the Emblem
Her hair
rests
looks a
on the
lot
results of the
nicer.
mock battle. That's an overstatement, of course.
Her hair looks a lot nicer like that. So I plan on changing it back to her other appearance, but god, that looks a lot better.
Still, we must do our best to prevail. You should take the time. You look as if you have no idea what's going on here. I know my way. The monastery, for example, I suggest visiting the... Have you... Those... If you... The bulletin board... Still, you should take the... You look as if... You should... If you use... Great, to put it plain.
Dimitri, what do we do?
Her hair looks... Yeah, I really like that change. That looks a lot better. Of course I'm going to change it back, I just was curious. In appearance, Edelgard, attire, academy, and her hair stays the same. But yeah, now you can change all of them. Crest items. I'm still very interested.
yes. I heard about. Goodness.
Oh, Professor, have you adjusted me?
Hey, Teach, I'm not gonna...
Basically, you have no way of confirming or swapping with them yet.
I'm It may have been... Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
No, I'm not. Get the fuck out of your room.
What the? Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see.
Idiot.
Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
I could just forget all about my assignment.
There we go.
Anyway, there are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home. And herbs. My adoptive father, you should try look.
My thanks.
Hi there.
You.
Let's see, I'm a little busy. If you're looking for the greenhouse, it's...
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
The Imperial if you're at... well...
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself. My brother would not be pleased if he heard you saying such things. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have.
You mean your father, and yes.
Might you help me with a favor?
Of course he's hovering over the food. Jesus Christ.
Professor, I hope you know I am having great abilities for reading and writing. With sadness, I still have struggles with speaking. If my ways of speech are causing a burden, I hope you will have forgiveness.
She's a good girl. She tries.
I'm busy. Do you want something? I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
It's very easy for me to get points with them now that I have an idea about their personalities.
I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
And fat. Very fat.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. You get the champ. When you do stuff like this, you get the stamp of the Church of Seiros.
Nice.
Well, the
I knew I could count on you.
God, you get the crest of Seiros appear for the completion of things here, which is, I still like that little touch.
Yes.
Greetings.
Right, right.
Listen.
And I can also go to the Holy Tomb using this. Scan Amoeba first. Come here, Tiki. Oh, it counts? Does it now? Like, I'd assume these can be used daily on it, so let's just double check, because you only get an item spawn rate once. So I can't really do anything with the amoebas. I do want to do this, though. Go to the Holy Tomb, let's have a look.
Thank you.
My thank you so much. Thanks so much.
Oh!
It is almost time to begin.
You have been blessed with the Sothis shield. Yeah! You can now use it. Sothis shield once per turn, plus 7 resistance to all allies. The effect decreases each turn and ends after 3 turns. Damn! I'll take that very happily. Thank you very much, Sothis. You're a good girl. Is it an equipped? Yeah, I got all of these now as a result of doing... Nice. Order of the Curse of Ernest. Crest of Seiros, Sky Dragon. So all of them are based around dragon types. This is awesome. I like this a lot. Chickpeas. Elixir. Crest Moon Tea.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Alexa, stop! God damn it. Look at this, though. That's awesome.
It is almost.
I get Sothis' shield. I like that. I like that a lot. Wait, does that mean I can technically return here whenever I see fit? Nice. Very nice. That's a nice little hidden secret, and you also now, in New Game Plus, get all of these signs. Well, sigils. And it points out that the symbols are all noted to be around dragons. I wonder if or when one will appear for... So yeah, go to the Holy Tomb is now a free option for whenever I bloody want. Nice.
Alright. Greetings, Professor. By the by, it's too bad there's no lesson for...
Can't go that way.
Indeed.
Hello, Professor. You haven't seen him. Well, yes.
As part of our commitment, assisting with the education.
Okay. There we go.
Yes. I hear it is. That is what let us hope.
Here's an idea. It is, of course, the exact name.
Hi, Professor. It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
Good girl.
Listen, let me tell you the provenance of our class name, the Eagle. And black is the...
Right. Before that's where I'm. Oh, but Annie was all.
Here's the story. The Blue Lug, the library, if you find time.
Hello. Hi, Professor. If you're not busy, if I'm cooped up in.
This is the... Too bad we won't see more.
Our house, Golden Deer, all 3 of the houses.
as it were.
Okay.
I'm not.
So, these are the students' quarters. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primary. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Professor, some believe the dignity of the... Still, you should take the... You look as if you have no...
Listen to this. Wow, Yuritsa sure. I kind of thought he was going to be. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I was surprised when you were. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. Well, I could probably. Seriously? You should really work on your self-confidence if you're planning on being a professor.
What? I care if you have no...
Listen to this.
Hello.
So,
Okay.
Yes.
Professor!
There we are.
You have helped me so much.
Professor, greetings.
Let's just have a quick look if I can go to
Professor!
any other new areas.
Hey there.
Indeed.
Not that way.
Yes.
Here's an idea.
A moment, please.
There we are. Ferdinand's birthday, yes.
Much appreciated.
It's like it counts all your past hours as well, but I have a really high professor level now, which is good for me.
It's finally time for the mock battle. This is my chance to measure your worth as an instructor. Do you think you can rise to the challenge?
Yes.
So confident. This will be interesting. Each of us has undergone strict training. We're prepared for anything that comes our way. That means there's no need.
Hey there. Did we...
Simply tell me your weak. Thank you.
Thing is, I can now just skip anything I don't think is interesting enough to stick
Thank you
for.
so much. Thanks so much.
Holder requires the crest of Seiros. Wait a minute. Star. Also, it's just to give people crests. Fair enough. That worked differently than I expected. I expected it to be a buff.
The mock battle is...
I'm sure you're already on. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing.
Stay focused.
Look at that!
I will prevail.
As you wish. I am Ferdinand von Eyre. Battle.
Yes. I relate.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude. Ignatz and I will dismantle the opposition.
It's a long road.
Down you go.
I've lost?
You fought well.
Mastered skills for commoner.
Well done, Teach. I may have to... I'd like to take it easy. I've lost. Battle. Are you really gonna fight two houses at once?
This is a good opportunity.
Know your limits.
This strength.
Let Limpard get a level.
I could have. My training was since.
Still unstoppable.
As expected. We...
Coming up with...
It's a lot.
God, I hate...
No matter what.
Think this through. Oh, failure is not an option. I must.
As you wish. Not worth the risk.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
like to take it easy.
I will prevail.
Ma, you should be honored.
All right. The Black Eagle.
Even though it was just a mock.
There we go.
Thank you. Excellent work today, Professor.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
I did.
I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used...
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with Garreg-Mach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
Yep. I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Yeah, apparently there's a stone in there. Don't know how it got there, you might know though.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
Oh, go back.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible.
And you killed none of them.
No one said anything about the Knights of Damned Seiros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
There we go.
Part 1. White Clouds.
Yay, money!
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with... The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
Okay.
The last time we fought bandits, you saved me. Maybe I can return the favor this time.
Let's do our best.
The Knights are well aware of our enemy's strength. We can count on them to keep the battlefield under control for us. It seems unlikely that we would lose. Still, let's do all we can to prepare.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to...
Not quite.
Well, I didn't expect it would be easy on you. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. It seems I was right to worry. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
Okay.
Thank you.
A girl's voice, what could it mean? Of course you can't freely give out the Crest of Flames, but you can give out all the other ones.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
I have a request.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
B.
Hi, Dorothea.
I was just looking for my... Well,
It's like a pale blue cloth. Have you seen it?
Shit. Wait a minute. If I go back and I speak to Caspar first and then go back to her, will I have the option to tell her exactly where it is? Because I know where it is, because I remember doing this before and trying to approach her afterwards too. Wait, what? No! Where's my Sothis? Son of a bitch. I'm not impressed by that. Shouldn't she technically stay because I've got clear data?
As you have already been.
Thank you. Professor, it's not.
By the time.
I guess if you. Hey, I know I'm an. Professor.
That's an.
It's not.
By the time.
I guess if you.
I have a request.
So.
Ignore Dorothea for now.
That said, your performance in the mock battle was exceptional. Perhaps we could train to.
I hear you, but sounds like you.
It is if you spend.
That reminds me.
Hey there, Professor. Oh, not really sure what it is.
The next tell me something, Professor. When it comes to I knew it! Good to see you. I was just
And now that after training. Hi, I've actually got.
For you. So let me. He's strong. Take care. He doesn't. For you. So let me. He's take. Join me for some train. I might.
I'll go to Dorothea. See if it gives me the option to actually tell her where the hell it is.
Oh, I was just looking for my. Well, it's like a pale blue cloth. Have you seen it?
I can't tell her even if I do. Screw you.
What is it? I'm not doing anything. Cake? Oh, come on. That's just.
Then come out of your room and come get it.
Hey there.
Have we met? No.
Please. Oh, excuse.
No.
So, greetings. Are you set up like
Hi there. Hey.
So...
You look bored. Care to duel? What?
You there?
Liar.
If any of you...
Hey!
Hello there.
Oh, I'm just heading out for a mission. I don't need luck. This...
Right. I've got to find out. How about you, Professor? Do you like... Ooh, same.
Would you kindly do something for me?
Oh,
This is my fate.
Petra?
Greetings. Bridget has... And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or I have agreeance? In Bridget, I am able to be wearing much lighter clothes.
This. Do you know about the Cardinals?
Hi,
They're
Evil.
their identities are...
So the Cardinals are probably both,
There are way too many vegetables in today's meal.
Oh, hi, Professor.
Well, everyone knows a plate full of...
Yes, I'm actually...
So yeah, the two Cardinals are probably Seth and Flynn, as, you know, the two saints of the church, but I could be wrong.
You know, Professor, like the other night, I went on a date with a... Do you know what that no-good jerk said when we got... You know who cares about keeping everything neat and tidy? Not...
Oh, hi, Professor. I'm rather busy right now, so do make it quick. Are you sure?
Just let the lazy fuck do whatever she wants. It's not like it matters.
Professor, I didn't...
I was thinking, the Knights of Seiros are also known as the Shining Knights. We are the sword and shield of the divine. There are many orders of knight. As a member of the church, you should probably study up on the history of Seiros and them.
And if I don't want to, what then?
Let's see. Oh, do you need me?
I didn't mean to come up here, but oh well. It'll work.
Xanadel, even members of the church ought to go trampling around in there, causing...
Excellent. And your talents are in... You do seem to have a mark of the exceptional about you. I only wish Sethith would follow your example.
I doubt that.
Thanks for your help.
What?
Hi, Rhea.
I see. Thank you for paying me a visit. Is there anything troubling you? Or is there perhaps something I can help you with? Believers live their lives by her sacred wisdom. Please use the library's vast resources to learn more. I can often be found here, so if there is ever anything you need, please do not hesitate to pay me a visit.
She's talking about herself as well, which only makes it more awkward.
What?
I can't believe it. I'm reading books from all the regions of Fodlan. I feel almost like I'm visiting those places. I agree. I'd like to...
Lovely. Swimming through a sea, it's absolute. How do the poor...
Hey there.
Perhaps for some students that it's important that... As for me, do I look green to you? Is there anything else you wish to ask? Just as you should so if you become...
I fully It is a rather different...
It's he is the Huh? I'm really...
You're a lifesaver.
Hey there, Oh, not really sure.
The next assignment.
Okay.
Hey
Professor?
there.
What the?
Let's see. Oh, do you need...
Really?
Do you know the Empire? The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get... All right, there's Bernadette's...
Here's an idea. I hear the Eastern. In order, that is how these. I have a favor to ask. Well. Oh, Professor. Did you come? Me too.
There's something else. It is the duty of every Fodlan noble to demonstrate piety towards Seiros. Have you also come to offer your prayers to the goddess, Professor? You don't sound terribly sure. Perhaps you are not of noble birth? After all, devotion is not as essential for a commoner.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the four saints. Saint Indec, Saint Macule, Saint Keyhole, and...
Notice how he goes quiet when you mention when he gets to the last one who is his daughter.
Saint Kathleen! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Who she is eager to jump on board talking about.
Now that you are a member of the Church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions. I have something to ask of you.
Yeah, it does carry over. So I can revive all of them and it'll give me all of that permanently. As long as I'm using the New Game Plus data that I've already got.
Inside Saint... Now that you are...
So like, she's Saint Cephaline, he's Saint Keyhole.
There's something else.
I was thinking.
Bridget, word of advice, Professor.
My savior, thank you.
Hey!
Actually.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Just because it's so unfitting for him.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
Yeah! I'll sing so loud that my voice is gonna reach the sky!
He's so eager about everything.
Excellent. And bearing the unknown crest's power, your talents are in...
Ah.
May as well, since I have the ability to do so, buff up all of my students
After a
is
scrumptious meal.
I would be liking that.
make them motivated. That should be all of my students now motivated, and I should definitely get the S rank for this within the playthrough as well, for Professor level.
Right.
Have you not been told what's expected from lectures here? Well, I can tell you how it works based on what I've heard from other professors. Before students, it's probably by looking beyond them. As students, when that happen, I'll mode to help. Please try it. At the if you instruct, have you take care to develop.
Oh, what a shame I missed Hubert. Nothing. Right. Nothing. I won't forget.
I appreciate.
Everything. I got it. You're. Everything went. I got. I think I got it.
Tell.
I have a question for you. I do.
Hello, Hello, Professor. Man, you seem to hold... Well now, that is not what... And what is your... Be honest. Do not hold back. Evenly matched? Honestly, I have always prided myself on being superior to... But evidently that is not your... I suppose there is only one thing... Nonsense! You think I could ignore such a slight... We will begin with battle. Edelgard's skills in combat are... I heard that just the other day. Well, anything... Professor, you can be... Here we go! 2 at once? That's... It seems you have saved my life. Thank you, Professor. It is a...
Oh, no.
Amazing.
It's starting to take shape.
Thanks.
And
so, I've got...
In battle, it's necessary to deploy, but I doubt I need to say this to a mercenary like you. After you battalion, be sure to... When you if a gambit is... Joining forces...
Look at all of the ones I get to keep. Like, Earth Dragon Crest, the crest of Keyhole is ridiculously good. Bloom Dragon would be useful. There we are.
As you wish. Stay focused.
That's my cue.
Battle.
I will get the victory.
I will prevail.
Put me in there. I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Oh no.
That is that.
The mark of nobility. Greatness awaits.
You are nothing.
Right makes might, right?
Wow, amazing. Can I go now?
There we are.
Whoa, did... I've got many skills, you know. Admiration.
It's still raring to go. You see that? I'm just...
There's Byleth getting this level.
Such power.
Should I have held back?
No.
If only... Such... Lady Edelgard.
Chill.
I will not be stopping.
There we go. Almost everyone got a level up there. Now I should definitely be able to level up my students faster than the last playthrough.
Stay focused. Battle.
I will get the victory.
As you wish.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Put me in there.
I will prevail.
Oh no. That's my cue.
There we are.
I won't go down so easily.
Amazing.
People.
You see that?
Your defeat was inevitable.
This... It's still raring to go. No one makes it past me.
Winning's always nice.
Another.
One more success. I thought I was dead. What did I expect?
You worked hard for nothing. This is harder than expected.
Pretty. I'll be fine. You see that? Time.
Hardly worth my time.
And I didn't even enjoy it.
Am I done yet?
Failure is not an option. I must. Shouldn't strain myself.
Must be awful losing to me. They've all...
Thank you. My thank you so much. Thanks so much.
I have gratitude.
I will. I am. No. I appreciate.
I am. You are. You're.
Our voices are all over the place.
Learning these things gives me great difficulty. Professor, when and how is this expression?
It is done.
My efforts were not in
The battlefield. I will master. Let's put this to the test.
I'd never have learned. I've grasped it!
A new path.
Some.
Hello?
Petra, how are you doing? Getting used to life here? I'm getting closer.
Oh, it's enlightening.
I think
Oh, we are.
Thank you so much.
Perfect timing.
It seems they have them cornered.
I can't wait to get started.
Charge ahead if you must, Caspar. Just do.
I'm going back. Don't worry, Burn. It's just some bandits.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Unfounded optimism isn't a great strategy. Let's just get this over with.
There is nothing to get over.
Level 3, easy.
Thank you so much.
I am grateful.
Thank you so much.
So, we are taking children into battle, are we? I am not certain I will be able to sleep soundly after beholding something like that.
Aww.
I shall allow you to turn back the hands of time. But no, this power is not infinite.
You say so.
Is that the one? Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back. Thanks a bunch. Come back soon.
So the thieves must have been driven back. Be careful or the cornered mice might bite us.
The Knights chased us all the way here?
Chief, let's get out of here. There's no way we can win against them.
Shut your dumb mouth! Where would we go at this point? You can't be a thief if you fear death!
Got a point. Well, time to die.
Professor, I hear there's a back. If we advance tactfully, we can attack our enemy from both sides. Regardless, we must cross the... I will prevail.
Stay focused. Battle. I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Oh no. I will get the victory.
As you wish.
Put me in there.
That's my cue.
Regrettable.
You are nothing. These ruffians are no... The mark of nobility.
It's dangerous.
And
one more success. People and beasts.
Well, how was that?
I'd rather retreat.
We stole this treasure!
Each battle, a chance to grow. I still...
Oh no. Can I go now?
There we are.
I don't care if there's...
If only...
Witness frigid pride.
That is that.
Appreciated.
I'd like to take it easy. I'd rather be napping. I killed them. What have I done? The blood.
You fought well.
Perhaps it's...
It all comes down to this.
victory. I am
Each battle, a chance to grow.
You worked hard for nothing. Allow me to clean.
It's dangerous. I thought I was dead. Oh no.
Oh.
You could have at least tried.
I can fight through anything.
Hardly worth my time. And
They'll remember this!
Be mindful.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. In any case.
Nice. Very nice. Go back. I remember this being a peaceful place. Oh, what do you remember?
I wonder why it is that you recall this place. You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so.
You surprised me.
Although the battle's at an end, do not feel too at ease. Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place. As far as I can tell, this is your first time here.
Have you been here before?
I dare say it would be impossible to have forgotten such a place as this.
Well, you definitely did.
I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and the strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place. And yet, a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all things in between. If I was somehow here before, I wonder what took place.
Well, you lived here as the goddess, so I'd assume you... Nemesis probably went after you.
Professor? I was wondering where you were. It's about time we headed back to the monastery.
It is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost. Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more.
Why are you grateful?
I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same. In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do. Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
Best girl. The best girl of all.
On our way out, I had the chance to observe the Red Canyon. Did you notice anything? Of course. I expected as much. The area was covered in ruins, each more curious than the last. They did not match the architectural style of any era or culture within the Empire, or across all of Fodlan for that matter. That can only mean one thing. The Valley civilization must have flourished and fallen in the distant past, long before the Empire was established. Who do you think lived there?
Our ancestors, a culture long since perished. That one.
It's possible they weren't even human.
Probably not.
Perhaps their remnants still influence this world.
There's a subtle hint from her.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them.
I'll do all that I can.
Good. I have high expectations for you.
Good.
By the way, how was your time in Xanadu? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. For a goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven.
A temporary haven?
Long ago, the divine Seiros received a revelation from the goddess, a gift to help guide the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul.
My father never told me.
I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seiros.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when next we meet.
A goddess? I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all.
Yeah, no worries, Sothis. It's just you we're talking about.
Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land.
Yeah, pretty much.
If so, what does that make me... No, that cannot be. I am most certainly alive.
Within his mind, yeah, I guess.
Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected? Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on, and now I'm forced to stay with you instead. No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
Sleepy.
Part 1. White Clouds. Garland Moon. Mutiny in the Mist. When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrestia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
All of that gold. Nice.
Professor,
We have received reports that Lord Lenato...
Who's Lord Lenato?
Lord Lenato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seiros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Lenato's army is nothing compared to the Knights.
Thank you, Lady Bernadetta. I will take my leave.
Oh, good. Bye! Finally. It was nothing big, but strangers are just so Oh, yeah? How about when I first met you and I wouldn't come out of the corner? Or actually, now that you mention it, I wonder why. You know, Professor, you might...
Thank you so much. I passed?
Probably soldier.
I passed.
Oh, I got my back. I'll call it for now, and I'll be back on later. Since I've got some errands to run. So I will see you all at another point.